Okay guys, so right now I am working on a piece that we were working on earlier. So I'm going to keep this video kind of short. Maybe it will upload quicker. My other video still in the process of uploading, so it kind of takes a little bit of time with YouTube, so we apologize for that. But we're hoping there'll be clearer videos and not so much issues with it. I do like our live Facebook so that we can interact with people and speak with you guys. But this is a step that I wasn't going to come and do, but I'm going to do anyway because I'm not sure if some gals are fixing. This didn't have a lot to fix. The only thing this piece really had to fix in our video that's uploading as we speak is we painted the piece, and we painted it in the midnight sky. So what I'm doing now is making some backs for the piece. That's the only thing that when I got this piece it did not have. It did not have the mounts for the back of the mirror and to the dresser. So that's why I thought I would come. I call it live because I'm so used to going live on Facebook that I just wanted to kind of show that process. And so this is what I'm doing to fix that problem. So I have this board. So I normally keep several of these boards around. And so this I also use for drawer guides. So sometimes, like on the inner piece here, these drawer guides can be missing, and that's why some people get rid of some dressers and things like that, because the drawer guides are either gone and the drawers are fallen in. Don't let that discourage you from going ahead and grabbing that piece if it's at a good price, because you can still fix that, and that's a relatively quick, easy fix too. So I have learned over time and that you can use these as drawer guides. Sometimes I have cut them in half and then cut down the center to build the drawer guide up. In this case, that's not necessary because that's not what I'm doing here, but these are great little pieces. What did they call these? I got this from Lowe's, and I think it's like it's not molding. What do they call these? It's like 1/4 inch strips that they use to, they might have been like molding strips to help guides. But anyway, I can't remember the name of it, but I will catch it the next time I go up to Lowe's Hardware so that I can give you the correct information on that. So I just am going to hold this up at the back and see how long the back of this, probably only a short piece of this, and I need 2 of them, obviously one for each side of that mirror, because that's a pretty heavy mirror, and I want to make sure that I can get it as high as I can get it in the back to give that support, because that's a tall mirror, and obviously I can't put a support in the middle where the oval part moves. So that's a functional mirror, and I have to be kind of careful with that when I'm working, when I get it back on, because I don't want it to be overweight and it try to fall over. So that's what I'm doing right now. I want to keep it kind of quick because I don't know. I think the longer these YouTube videos are, the longer it takes to get them loaded, and I apologize for that. So because we are having issues with one right now. I think it was 40 minutes long when we were painting this piece, and it's still trying to upload, so I'm sorry. We're working on it. We'll get used to it as we go along. So I'm just kind of get this up here. I got this kind of balanced here. It's not balanced in the best way, but let me move some of this stuff out of the way here, and maybe I'll use this other end, and I apologize. I'm in close quarters here, and so I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to bring this piece up to the height that I think I need on this dresser. So it was mounted. I want to kind of get a measure from how high this is up, because I don't want to come in here and I don't want to touch. When I mount this on, I don't want to mess up any of my detailing on the front part of this piece either. So I'm just going to kind of, I got a nail here or a straight screw, and I'm just going to kind of rip a spot on it. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't want to knock that mirror off. I just have it sitting there. So probably no higher than that. So I'm a tools kind of gal, so I don't mind getting some tools out. This is kind of long here. So I have saber saws and things like that I will use to cut this off. So I'm gonna come in here closer, and so you can kind of see, let me see where I kind of drew the line there. And when I cut this with my saber saw, I will cut two, and then I'll have what I need to replace those mounts on the back of this dresser. So that's how I'm gonna get those mounts on there. Again, I was just gonna come and keep it short so I can load this up. So I will try to do step by step so that we can get to putting the transfer on here and doing that with our, whoop, about fell over. Here you go. With our Ruby Rose is what I'm gonna put on this, I'm pretty sure. So this is the back of the piece. So this transfer has this longer piece here, which I'm thinking I'm gonna put on the top of this piece. And then most likely I will maybe cut out a couple of these other pieces to embellish on the sides of this. I'm not sure yet, but you know, I will let the piece speak to me as I start putting this transfer on. And I will put this transfer on while the paint is still in this chalky state, because it is chalk paint. So if you touch it, it's going to, you'll see where, especially in these darker colors, you'll kind of see where I touched it. You can kind of see just ever so slightly. When I get this on, then I'll put a top coat over it. And so then it will keep it from doing that. In this case, I will use a top coat. In a lot of cases, I just use our Easy Peasy Spray Wax, but we'll get into that in later tutorials. I don't want to keep it too long right now. It's only 7 or so minutes. I just wanted to jump up real quick and show that one particular step, because I don't know if we'll have to do that real soon in our next video or in the videos to come. So each little step I come across that might be something to share with somebody who hasn't done it before is what I'm trying to do here. That's what I'm trying to get the steps in. So those of you who are new to it and haven't ever done it before, it gives you kind of an idea of how to get those drawer guides replaced, as well as fixing your mounts on your mirrors. So that's all for now. I will step back. I will get my saber saw out. I will cut these two, and then we'll come back in another video and show you how we are mounting those on, as well as starting our Prima Design transfer. So hope y'all have a good night. Thank you for viewing. And any questions or comments, just put them below and we will check them and we will get back with you. Have a blessed evening, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and for viewing our page. Thank you. Bye-bye.